Welcome to the 7th episode of That One Podcast. Nobody knows where this podcast goes. Today's episode is sponsored by Cum Rags. Cum Rags. 20 seconds to a minute, still does the job. Today I'm joined by, as always, Anthony.
Solid.
Jesse.
What's up?
And our special guest of the week, Edwin.
Hello. Yay, I feel special for once.
Don't. It's only temporary.
Did you say don't?
Okay, Dad, don't walk out on me again.
Oh, fuck.
It's just a joke. He did walk out, though.
It's just a joke. He actually did.
Alright. Edwin, is there anything you want to say about yourself? Anything you want people to know about you?
Yeah, so I got this YouTube channel. It's called The Same Video.
Oh, no, shout out to at the end, man.
Oh, alright, then yeah. Nothing really. I just like, hey, I just vibe, bro. That's it.
Bro, Ethan, I caught you liking.
Me? I just me like it.
You just liked one of my fucking videos.
I liked that like 20 minutes ago.
What? I just got the notification. The fuck?
Dude, I swear my phone's dead.
That's a bro. Alright, let's continue.
Got me liking good. Alright, Edwin, what are your top 5 favorite games all time?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna just say number 1, or I'm gonna start from number 5. So I'm a big fan of soccer. So I'm gonna say one of the FIFAs. I think FIFA 17 was the best one out of all of them, and it was one. But out of enjoyment, I've enjoyed the FIFA 20 the most. But FIFA 17 was definitely one of the best FIFAs. And fourth, I'd say MW2. Iconic maps. Right. Iconic maps. And then at number 3 spot, kind of ironic because it's the same number, MW3. You know, some of like the best, you know. And then I'd say number 2, Friday the 13th, just because of how since I'm a big like horror movie fan and all that, and they made a game out of one of my favorite movies. So, you know, I really enjoyed that. And number 1, just because I was super good on that game, Black Ops 2. I was so good. I had every gun and diamond and everything. Like,
bro, I'm dog shit at shooters.
No, it was so good, dude.
Bro, I didn't even know what Friday was, like the movie series, until that game came out, and I got into it hard.
Nah, I've been knowing before that, man. Like, those movies were my favorite ones. Because they weren't that scary, but they were also at the same time, you know, they had some spook element to it.
Yeah, I think it was more like a slasher type thing.
Yeah.
Just more about kills than the spooks.
Yeah, but no, sometimes they had some spooks.
You know, one of the movies, they didn't have a snake prop, so they just killed the snake for the shot.
I did not know that.
That's right. That's cool.
That's actually really cool. I did not know that. Hey, you learn something new every day.
Go find a snake real quick.
Kill that motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure finding a snake would be more difficult than to actually buy a fake one.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, trying to find a snake. Trying to find a snake would make me have a breakdown like Deji.
Talking about that.
Yeah, speaking of Deji's breakdown, guys, that's the first topic of the day. Does somebody want to give I don't really know about it, so
yeah.
Somebody want to like explain what it is?
Okay, you want to know why I put that on there on the list?
Why?
So I was scrolling on Twitter, and I see that someone tweeted out a video of Deji in the shower, fully clothed, with a shaved head, crying.
Yeah.
Like, this man is having a breakdown, so why not talk about it?
Yeah.
Do you know the cause behind that?
No, I do not.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I know a lot about it. I watched too many fucking drama alert videos and all. So basically, what happened was that he was caught subbotting and all that shit to get to 10 million,
Oh,
and then
that
he made a video talking about, guys, I think I have COVID,
have
and then
COVID.
you know, he got fucked, and then he lost a bunch of subscribers, and then supposedly like he charged back the money for the sub bots, and then Carlos made a video about it. And then yeah, like he replied to all the drama, and then to take the attention off of it, he did was basically just shave the top of his head and keep like the sides and the back, and then and that took the heat off of it. But I still think that he is like scared that he's actually gonna get caught and YouTube channel's gonna get fully deleted. So that's the backstory behind
the fact that this dude put a camera in his shower and pressed record. That's what he did. It's mind
Oh,
and it just starts.
I've never seen it like that. That's a whole new perspective.
I don't get like why these fucking YouTubers they just like turn on the camera and start crying. Like
Avocado,
fix yourself up
avocado.
for it.
What if it doesn't go right the first time? They watch and like, no. Like, no.
They hype.
They haven't.
They hype themselves up before doing it. Like, all right,
You about to cry. Your mom's dead. Your dog's dead. You don't have a. You guys remember Basher versus Meltdown?
Who?
Basher.
Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he had one.
Yeah, when he got like alleged that he like raped some young girl or something.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Oh wait, isn't he Asian? Right?
No, I think he's I think he's mixed. I think he's like Mexican
Mixed?
and Asian. Yeah.
Was that Skyda's Minecraft's friend?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember it.
He had a crazy meltdown on screen. Like he was like yelling and everything, and like it was so sad to see him. Cause he was like one of my
Was it
favorite
actually true
YouTubers.
though?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd like, yeah, it's like a whole crazy thing.
Yeah, it was alleged, but Drama Alert covered it, and fucking,
Yeah.
you know how that goes.
Everything took off from there, man. And a YouTuber actually made a documentary about it. It's pretty sick.
So were
I
the
think Mhm.
are the allegations right?
I think not. But at the same time, you can't be sure because he basically changed his entire brand, and now he moved to Australia or New Zealand to start a completely different life. And like,
Oh shit!
yeah, and he like wanted to commit suicide and all that. Crazy.
If you do all that, then it has to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's just allegations. So like,
Yeah.
nobody can be like
Well,
sure.
If it was an allegation, he would have nothing to worry about if he knew it was true or not.
That's true. That's true. All right, we discovered it here first, folks. Bachelor's
We
is a
solved it.
pedophile.
We can't say that. We can't say that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's a pedophile. Allegedly. Remember, guys, he is a pedophile.
Allegedly.
What is?
Video ends right there.
Thank you for watching.
He is one.
Yeah, man. And talking about old YouTubers, Belle Delphine. What the fuck happened to her?
He took
Bad
Oh my
segue.
God.
Bad segue.
Shut up, man. Train.
Yeah, that. Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, Thomas stopped by. What do you say?
That was so perfect. leaving.
Yo, Thomas.
Hey, we gotta keep that. We're keeping that.
Yeah, keep that in.
Keep that in. Keep that in.
Thomas
What
said,
did Thomas say?
I think he asked how the kids were. Pretty good, Thomas.
Oh,
Pretty good.
No, he said, Thomas said he is though. I remember Thomas said allegedly.
Allegedly.
Alright. Going back to Belle Delphine, dog.
Yeah.
We've all here seen her comeback video, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Speaking of cum, use cum rag. Use that one podcast on any new cum rag.
For nothing % off.
What?
We're selling cum rags now.
Yeah.
Has our logo on it and everything.
It has.
And, it doesn't have our logo, but it doesn't have our colors.
It's just blue and white. You added the white.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Bro, this guy used to. Oh my god. He's
Bro,
gonna
it should
take
be
our
a
job.
marketing fucking. It should be a salesman.
This man's taking our fucking job, bro.
Nah, bro.
Brandon's about to start his own called That One Other Podcast. And instead of blue and white, his clothes are gonna be white and blue.
No, my podcast is being called That Two Podcast.
That team podcast.
Like 2 podcasts per day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm gonna do
Per
it, but I'm gonna do
day.
it a
Dang.
day. Why? Because I'm Seth Rogen. I mean Joe Rogan. Fuck. Same person.
Isn't Seth the guy who made
Yeah.
Oh, Rick and Morty, there we go.
Yeah.
What?
That's Seth. No. Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen is the
is
ginger. He smokes a lot of weed.
Oh no, I heard Roland.
Oh no. Seth Rogen is the one that came out in The Interview.
Yeah,
One of the
yeah.
best movies ever made.
With James Franco.
Chubby
Yes,
boy.
sir. He fucked a North Korean. Crazy. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert.
I don't even know why we
seen
added that.
If you haven't seen that movie, like, bro, it came out in what?
The Interview?
I don't know.
Yeah, 2015.
I have it on the PSP.
I have Netflix on it. It's on there. I think it's 2015. I'm not sure. Damn, we completely went way left. We were talking about Belle Delphine, and all of a sudden we're talking about Seth Rogen and the fucking Interview.
Alright, so speaking of Belle Delphine, we've all seen her comeback video, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
His
Yes.
thoughts on
I mean, deadass. It's just a big marketing scam for her fucking OnlyFans.
it.
And she's not gonna show a titty or an ass. She's not gonna show anything. Just her feet, which are disgusting.
Bro, toe
yeah.
fetishes are weird, man.
Yes, indeed.
Doesn't she have a boyfriend?
Yeah, that's also her manager. That's also her cameraman.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I bet he got a trip off of recording that video.
I knew
Bro,
it was
after he records a new fucking OnlyFans video, he goes into his own room and cries.
Man, I don't feel bad for him, man.
Honey, time
Yeah,
for
man.
my OnlyFans photo shoot. Yes, honey.
Okay, honey.
Yeah. Maybe we can get Honey to sponsor the next episode.
That would be dope. I should send them we should send them an email. Or you guys should. I'm not part of it. I forgot. I'm not taking your job.
Yeah, don't feel special, remember.
Next thing you know, he's the only host.
Welcome back to that one podcast. Nobody knows where this podcast goes. Today I'm joined by Ethan, Jesse, and the other one. I forgot. I forgot.
I mean, that's not funny, bro.
You're gonna apologize?
I'm sorry. I have bad memory.
Oh,
Bro,
what? We have a guest on here? Oh,
speaking
God.
of speaking of bad memory, losing your memory. Sometimes
Mhm.
forget to do your homework, and when you don't do your homework, you get summer school at the end of the year. Man,
Yeah.
let's talk about summer school, bro.
Summer school sucks.
So, so you have it too.
I have one class though.
So, so I guess only me and Edwin have it.
No, and mine was because of a slip up. I forgot to do one assignment, and that dropped my grade to a fucking D. And it's a high
One
D as well. It's like
assignment.
it was like a big ass assignment, but I overslept and I didn't turn it in. And then I told the teacher, I'm like, oh, let me turn it in late. And she goes, nah, because if I do that to you, I'm gonna have to do that to all my students.
Teachers are dumb, bro. We already
Oh
talked about
god.
that, so it's not.
Hmm.
Man, summer school, like I didn't know that summer school was starting, so I just didn't join the Zoom meeting. And I found out I was supposed to, so I got marked absent. And so it's like 3 absences or 3 missed Zoom calls. You get dropped from summer school. So I think
Oh
right now I'm
shit.
on 2 days.
Oh damn. One more slip up
Yeah,
and you're fucked.
They drop you? What the fuck?
yeah. So then it just makes your next grade that much harder. So
Hmm.
like, it's not that bad. Like I actually enjoy it. I enjoy summer school more than like actual school. The only downside is like no sports and no friends.
Yeah. Nah, like for me, I'm lucky because my teacher was like, "Oh, now from now on, the Zoom calls are like optional. So
Yeah.
if you don't need it, you don't have to join."
Wait, what do you
So
have?
yeah, I have Mr. Bina.
Bina. You know what that sounds like?
Bina.
I'm not gonna say
Oh
it.
fuck! I said.
Oh, dude.
And I realized it's okay. I'm Latino. I'm the blue and white one though.
Yo, I'm about to dox Anthony, guys. Listen,
Oh no.
he lives in a house. Fuck.
Yo,
How
bro,
dare you,
don't you
bro?
can't say that. You can't say that.
Yo, we might have to cut that shit out, bro.
Yeah,
His
bro.
address starts with the number.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
bro.
dude.
I'm gonna get swatted
Ends with
now.
the letter O.
Oh my
A letter.
god. Crazy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
Just say his whole address now.
Starts with the 1, 4.
Hey, dog.
6-0. No, just take it to
Penelope Street.
State, Arizona.
Down under.
Alright, let's stop doxing Anthony for a second. Bro,
It
but
already
like,
happened once too.
Yeah, fucking
Earlier.
Christian. He's like, did you guys know you can dox people using someone's snap map? I was like, really? He's like, yeah. Next thing you know, he puts my entire address as the fucking group
Oh,
chat. I'm like, what the fuck?
he changed the group chat name to it too.
Yeah.
bro, that's tough.
So like it stays in the group chat too, so like anyone can see it if you're in it.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if Benny showed up one day.
One way to get doxxed is going to the wrong internet site. Nah, fuck it. Let's just talk about the PlayStation 5. I was gonna make a router joke.
Well, bro, I was just gonna say another form of getting doxxed is fucking playing video games on certain consoles. For example, PlayStation 5. What do y'all think about that?
Man, fuck this, bro. Take my job, dog. Take my job, bro. You're right though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about PS5.
So, me, Anthony, and Jesse don't play PlayStation. But you do, Edwin. So,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on the PlayStation 5, and are you gonna get it?
Well, I am gonna get it, but once I have a job and shit, like I'm gonna save up for it, because I mean, Yeah, it's a PlayStation 5, but I know for a fact there's not gonna be that many games that I'm gonna play on it. So like I'm gonna wait for a bit until the price lowers down a little bit, and then I'm gonna buy it. And also the design, uh, it looks all right, and it's a new color of a PS5 because all the recent ones have been the color black, and it's nice to
I
see
like the
that
color.
yeah, and it's nice to see that it's a mix of both blue, white, and black. So yeah.
I was me, Anthony, Jesse, and Chris were talking earlier, and somebody mentioned the PlayStation 5, and Jesse said, "Yeah, I was thinking about getting a new router too." Yeah, but I think it's pretty cool. I usually get, or not usually get, but I have both the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One.
PlayStation 5.
So
Me
like,
out here testing.
Early on.
my dad works at Sony. No, but
Crazy.
like, I don't know. I was thinking of getting it because it does look kind of cool, but at the same time, I'd rather get Xbox so I could play with the homies on there.
Yeah, Xbox. Like you guys are more well known on. And so, like, what do you guys think about the design and like overall the new the Xbox Series X? I think it is.
Yeah,
I
I think
like
it's.
that it looks like a fridge. That it's just funny to me.
It would have been cool if it was different colors as well. But no.
It's their staple. It looks so
Yeah.
boring too, though. It's just a line with a button on it, and
I
it's
feel bad
it's
for the people that
massive.
have like that little area cabinet or something where they put their Xbox. Now they have to find out how to fit a whole mini fridge inside there.
Does it say like actually how big it is, or does it just look really big?
Yeah, I think it looks really big. What if it's just a little cube,
I think
like a
it
little
looks pretty
square, like a
small
Rubik's cube?
actually.
I think it's smaller than the PS5.
Yeah, no, this price is a big motherfucker.
Wait, so the joke is that the Xbox is super big, but the PlayStation's bigger.
And
Yeah.
one thing that none of them have said they're
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, just say it's fucking $899. It's whatever.
Me that girl's joke so she could buy me the PlayStation 5.
And I need to find me a sugar mom.
Same.
Hey, hot girl summer's coming up, bro.
Summer, they're gonna be wearing fucking hazmat suits. Damn, you got a nice ass. Dang, bro, you can't see shit. It's a hazmat suit.
Hey, so something I totally forgot about in the intro of this is we didn't mention how we met Edwin.
Oh yeah, we didn't. My God, that's a sin.
Caught
That's a
slipping, bro.
sin.
Caught slipping. Should we do
Want
it
me to-
now or just not do
Yeah,
it?
Yeah, do it now.
I'll start off
So
with my point of view because that was funny. So one day, she was a bitch.
rat face Miss.
She was Miss Zon. Dude, I hate her. So like one day, right? She was like, "Oh, Edwin, get the food and all that." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I went out to get the food, and then I come back, I see a group of like other kids just standing at the doorway, and I see this really tall guy. I'm like, "Damn,
Who could that
that's
be?
a tall grader." And I was like, "Damn, that's a really tall grader." And then I walk in, and he sits next to me. He goes, I'm like, and then we started talking. I'm like, he's like, I asked him what grade are you in? He goes, oh, I'm in sixth. I'm like, bro, no, you're not. And then after that, we just became friends. Like we've been good friends since that day.
Bro, shit's fucking funny, bro.
Yeah,
It's like,
damn, that's a big ass eighth grader. And then I just sat down and we started talking. Through my mind, like I always thought you were an eighth grader, and I
now
always
people
thought that
think
you
I'm
were
an
older
11th
than me as
grader.
well.
No, I'm fucking like there's people who are like
Feeling
there's
you.
like fucking 5 foot tall guys who are older than me, and I'm like, oh, bro.
8, so I mean, I'm not that short. I'm in between. Oh, here's a fun fact. In
do,
Tinder,
do you guys hear his mic too? Sounds like he's working at like fast food restaurant sometimes. Do you guys hear that or
It
no?
goes from muffled to.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it.
so in Tinder, the most swiped men are 5'8".
Whoa, for real?
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty dope.
bruh.
For
They
them,
get like at least like 200 million swipes every year.
It's because it's the average height, that's why. So
I mean, it's the best height
the average guy.
because it's not too tall, it's not too small. Fun size.
isn't the average 5'9" though?
5'7" for men, 5'6" for no, 5'4" for women.
Really? It's 5'7"?
I think no, for guys it's 5'7". I think 5'7". It's like 5'7" or 5'9" in between there. And then for women it's like 5'3" or 4.
Girls are short.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know you guys, Anthony and Jesse, you guys have known Edwin for a really long time.
Oh, yeah,
When I was
yeah.
like 30 minutes. Wow. You know, I think that we've built a really good friendship. You know, good trust. You know, I feel like they'll be my best men at my wedding.
Yeah.
So do you two wanna talk about how you guys met Edwin?
I'll start it off. So I met Ethan like fuck, dude. I was pretty young. Like,
Ethan.
You say Ethan?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
I mean, I really don't know. I just met him. Like, I mean, he pretty summed it up pretty good.
All right, Anthony. How'd you meet Edwin?
Yes. So I casually left the Xbox party. I opened up Discord. I clicked the join button, and I thought I was talking to Chris.
That's me.
And now we're recording an episode. I think it's time now, guys, to introduce that one segment.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's gonna say it.
Oh my God,
As always, on that one segment, it's what is it again?
What we had for dinner.
Yeah, I know. I just want to say that. What we had for dinner.
Ooh, let's go.
All right, let's start off with Edwin, our guest.
I had barbecue ribs,
Ooh.
homemade burger, and I had some pasta.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And to drink, I had some strawberry lemonade, homemade, of course. You know, made by moi, because my mom made the ribs, but I made everything. 'Cause I'm a G.
Are you, wait. Are you a G or a G6?
I think I categorize myself more like a G2, but on a good day, I'd be a
How could you
G6.
say that?
On a good day, I'd be a G6.
The man has been banished by the council.
The Pennsylvania government.
You say Pennsylvania? Yo. Alright. Should we no, never mind. Inside joke. Alright, Jesse, what did you eat for dinner?
Some chicken nuggets.
Chicken nugs.
Okay.
What sauce?
Champ.
What sauce? It's an odd combo. You would have never guessed it. It's ranch and tapatio mixed together. I promise you, it sounds disgusting, but
Oh, that
it's
shit
literally the greatest thing
smacks.
ever. You
No,
tried it before?
I know what you're talking about. That is generally the best combos ever.
You're capping.
I like
My
that shit with
salads. Cause like I make
potatoes or
some
something.
salads that have like the mango, tomato, lettuce, and all that, and with just like and some like grilled chicken, and with some mayo and like tapatio, bro. That shit smack.
Bro, my God, I don't feel alone no
I also put sometimes I'll do with like chips. I'll do like lemon, sour cream, and tapatio. That's just smack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fuck, dude. Congrats, Jesse. You're not alone.
Go!
Oh,
Is he clap? Oh,
hey, you know what, Jesse? Hey, bro. That means. All right, Anthony, what'd you eat for dinner? For din.
I had pizza and salad for din din.
I feel like
Wow,
you have that
very
every
different
episode.
foods.
So generic. Oh my God.
Yes.
I love going over
Those
to
white girls
Anthony's.
saying, "I'm different," when all they wear is fucking booty shorts, white Vans, and fucking a crop top.
I like going over to people's houses because it's like 9 out of 10 times it's always pizza they're giving out. That shit smacks.
What's the best pizza like company?
But
DiGiorno.
wait, whatever.
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno. What about delivery?
Deliver?
Bro,
It's
Pizza
not.
Hut.
It's
Nobody
DiGiorno.
out pizzas the Hut.
I think Uber.
Wait,
Oh.
didn't Chuck E. Cheese have Pizza Hut and now they're bankrupt?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Chuck E. Cheese out Pizza the Hut, and then they're bankrupt and they might have to close like all locations.
Wait, Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
No, whatever.
Like they filed
Educate
for
me.
bankruptcy.
Yeah.
All because they out Pizza the Hut, man.
I didn't think it was possible.
It was, and then they got taken down by the pizza god, like Papa John's. He said the day of reckoning will come, and it came. Talking about coming. So yeah, don't forget that one podcast, Tongue Tao or Cum Rags.
So for Din Din, I had sushi. And you know, when maybe like a year ago, I didn't like sushi. I thought it was dookie. But then like I had it today, and it was actually really good. And
Yummy, yummy.
I love using chopsticks just because they're chopsticks. Like I don't actually like them. It's just fun to use, fun to play with. And I was using the opposite side. Like I was using like the fat side, not the skinny one.
Moment.
I also hate when civil war happens.
Really civil. It's two
Civil
different
War.
countries.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Even when war happens.
War. It sucks. Haha.
Yo, just found out about poverty. That shit sucks.
How can you be poor, LMAO? Just get a job.
If you're homeless, just buy
Just
a
buy a
house.
house. Ooh, Gandhi typey.
Bro, Gandhi real quiet after that one.
Bruh.
Gandhi.
So
You want to sue Gandhi?
I'm gonna start beef with him.
alright, I can't say it.
Okay, talking about great figures such as Gandhi. Kim Jong Un, he vibing.
So, what do you think about them going to war? They didn't start war, did they? Or is it just, warning shots?
No, it kind of like warning shots, yeah.
Yeah.
Something around the
I
border.
haven't heard of it. I haven't heard of that. It's crazy.
So, who fired first? Was it Was it North Korea or South Korea?
North.
Okay.
Because you know how like everybody thought that Kim Jong Un died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was a stunt to see who like his girlfriends were, and South Korea wasn't one of them.
Yo, fucking Kim Jong Un's that guy who puts his profile on black and says, "Don't hit me up," just to see his
Only the real
girlfriends
ones
are.
know what's happening.
Yeah.
If you hit me up, you will be blocked.
Logging off a snap. If you have my number, you know what's up.
When you hit them, I was like, "What's wrong? Nothing, yo, man."
Kim Jong Un said, "If you're at my surgery, you know what's up."
At the parades of his death, they were playing Shi Hiao Pao. I don't know how to pronounce it. But you know what I mean.
Hao Piao Piao.
Shi
Ping Fong
Hiao
Xing.
Hiao Pao Piao.
Isn't that Chinese
I don't know what that
I think
is.
it's Mandarin.
Oh, I don't know what that
Mandarin or
is.
Chinese.
Hey, yo, shout out to Mandarins real quick, though.
Yeah. The weaker version of oranges. Haiti.
Guys, real quick, off topic. Do you guys think fish curse?
What?
Wait, what? What did you say?
I think you heard me, Bo.
No, I swear I didn't hear what you said.
I prefer fish curse or something like that.
Do you think fish curse?
Fish curse?
I mean,
He's saying, do fish say fuck?
curse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do fish say fuck? I mean, if you have that little, like, that sea bass you can put on your wall, yeah.
Like, are there gangs? Like, hey,
curse,
who you
man.
talking to my lady dog? Or is it like boop, 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 boop,
Air bubbles.
boop? That's why you see bubbles when you're fishing. When you're fishing, you see bubbles come up. That's them talking shit.
They're talking shit to the fucking
Trying
to
to
the bait.
fucking get one of us. Look at this retard.
The fish swim into the bait like, "Hey dog, fuck you doing in my pond, fool? Get the fuck out of here, Holmes." And that's why they bite on the bait. 'Cause they're pressing it.
Oh,
Oh, Jesse.
Oh.
Just are you yo fucking Elon Musk real quiet after that, bro.
Yeah, I feel bad for fish though, because if they get lost at sea, they fuck. Because there's no sea names or nothing.
How do you find your way back?
You follow the current.
don't.
You don't. Yeah,
You
simply.
just follow
you just
the high
don't.
turtle.
Fucking dude, just.
It's high tide. He made me experience high tide.
It's hard, dude.
And he starts fucking flying because he died. Some roast beef, chicken, and pizza.
Yeah, some good din-dins.
What was that one thing? And they had SpongeBob had his bubble friend.
Oh, Bubble Buddy.
Yeah, Bubble Buddy. There was like Snake Eyes.
Remember when that fool had a kid? Like what?
Who?
Bubble Buddy.
Bubble?
Bubble Butt. Bubble Butt. But Bubble Buddy, I thought it was so funny when he was like, "Whoa there."
SpongeBob come out.
Oh yeah. SpongeBob's now homosexual.
I mean, we kind of already knew.
Yeah. Bro, but
I
like,
mean,
I'm
he could have,
confused.
bruh. He could have easily had a piece of that sandy,
And
Cheeks. Bro, but like, what I don't get is, I don't like. It's cool and all that SpongeBob's gay. Like, I don't fucking care. But it's like, how if he was trying to cop Sandy this whole time?
Yeah, he was a huge fucking simp. He was all like, "Oh yeah, I don't need water." And he looked at water and he's like, "I don't need it." Yes, sir.
Me looking at
Homie was a
Delphine's
simp.
OnlyFans.
Homie was a simp.
Bro, but like, I mean, they could have at least said he's bisexual, you know? Like, that would have been like,
Hey, the producer of that show, or the creator, he came out and he was all like, "Nah, he's asexual. He's a sponge."
oh,
Like,
okay, that's accurate. That's cool.
yeah,
Wait, doesn't that mean he likes? What does that mean?
Asexual,
like
you reproduce by yourself. You don't need a
yeah.
partner. But
So take,
don't he have parents?
Yeah, but they were small for a reason because basically like all the pieces that they took off them are SpongeBob. Yeah.
so
Used up like what's his name? Like, cause you know dolphins use sponges and shit.
The fuck?
so does that mean SpongeBob is technically gay? He's basically fucking
But at the
himself.
same time, like he's not. Because like he has, I
I
mean,
mean, they just did
his
that for
sexual
Pride Month.
reproduction is himself.
After Pride Month, hey, yo, we're just fucking around.
SpongeBob's only gay for Pride Month. So that is straight.
Guys, he was just experimenting. It's okay.
He's curious. He's bi-curious.
Bi-curious.
Realized, nah.
Guys,
Okay,
SpongeBob just
cool.
dropped the soap in front of Patrick. That's all. In front of Larry.
Uh,
Yo, imagine getting dicked down by Larry, bro.
like a
Fucking
fucking lobster.
He's like the biggest flex.
I don't know, bro. He had a small waist. I don't think he was packing.
Yeah.
Saw that protein he ate.
Asteroid?
Asteroid. Yeah, he took too many asteroids, bro.
Yeah, man. I said I forgot the name.
Adderall.
Oh, it's fucking
Oh, steroids?
steroids. How did I forget that?
Oh, I thought you were just saying asteroids to be PG.
No, that has meant steroids. This is
Oh,
PG-13, bro. Most of our audiences are like 15 to 16.
nah, bro. I got an email from a 4-year-old saying, "Keep up the good work." Just
Can I be on the next podcast?
yeah.
Like boys.
Wait, that was Edwin, bro, asking. I was gonna have you on. I was gonna try and get you on either way.
Think about me. Let's go. Something my girlfriend doesn't do.
Oh, fuck.
Yo, shit. Hey, fix your eyebrows, damn
Yeah, she's gonna hate.
it. Fuck, Sarah, bro. Sarah doesn't like me, bro. It doesn't matter. Sarah, fix your eyebrows.
Fuck with my mans. Well, fuck. Oh,
Stop
God.
hitting me, dog. Fuck.
Hell
We should
yeah.
talk about our what's it called? Our slide that we did for TJ's on like the first day.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
I'm down.
All right. Or should that be like a last thing? All right, fuck. We'll just do it now. So this is to you guys too, you Anthony, Jesse. But so in our English class, we had to make basically like a presentation on like how me and Edwin, like what are we similar to, our favorite
Mhm.
sports, shit like that. Just compare and contrast each other. And we both put like we like memes, and then we put a picture of of like what was it?
Kawhi Leonard.
No, that was the end.
Oh, it was Sal.
It was Sal. Yeah, the picture of Sal
Sal?
crying from Impractical Jokers. It was just him crying, and then we both like McDonald's, and we put a picture of a dog just like a clown.
Wasn't
And
it called like McBarkles or something like that?
what happened?
It had a different name. Instead of McDonald's, it was McSomething.
Oh, it was McDagonalds.
Oh, McDonald's.
No, but it was spelled Dag.
Oh, it was. I
Yeah, it
don't
was
remember that shit.
McDagonalds.
I know we were also working on it, and Mr. Anzac.
Bro, Mr. Anzac, he was our bio teacher. He's the cutest motherfucker, I swear.
And he was really young for a teacher.
Fuck. Homie was like 25, bro.
Every girl was hitting on him.
Bro, he was a dick, though, bro. He made fun of me. Called me stupid. Bro, I asked him a basic fucking question. I said, Mr. Anzac, biology is a 1-year course, right? We're not taking you next year. He said they might, but you. I'm like, damn, dog. I'm like,
Yo,
okay.
chill.
I'm like, fuck. And I said, so you
Did
single?
you have a low grade in the class?
I had a D.
Oh, that's why.
I always had either a B or a A. And I'd always
Bro.
talk to him about sports, and he'd get sidetracked. And for like 30 minutes, he'd talk to me about sports, and the class wouldn't do anything.
Dude,
And
I
then,
did.
like, he'd get pissed at me.
Dude, he'd be standing right next to me, and I'd tell him I'm not doing anything. He'd be like, sir, you working? I'd be like, no.
And, bro, Ethan always blew kisses to him and everything.
But you guys know how, like, you guys watch Joker or no?
Yeah.
Well, just Joker period. You know how he just laughs at like random times?
Yeah.
I would do that shit every day in class. It's just like at a random time I just start dying of laughter and everybody would look at me.
I bet that would piss him off, no?
No, it would, but he would laugh too.
No, and what was funny is that I would start dying as well, just because of the way he laughed. When he laughs, he goes, and then he tries to explain what's funny, and then that just makes it even more funny.
Like he'll be like, "What's so funny?" And then I just laugh like it's and I just keep laughing.
And then I'd be dying in the back, but nobody notices me. Thank God.
Dude, we call him Mr. Ballsack. Because his name's his name's Anzac. So we call him Ballsack.
I was the one that came up with that name.
Bro,
Yeah.
that was really random, and we call him Mr. Ballsack. What?
And plus, he's just a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
That fits perfectly then.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Mr. Ballsack, bro. I asked him one time. I'm always making him laugh. So I'm like, yo, Mr. Anzac, be for real with me. Am I top 10 favorite students of all time? He said no.
Hey, but I was top 10.
But then I was like, oh, for real, why you gotta do me like that? He's like, well, why you gotta have a bad grade? I was like, oh, okay. And I walked back to my seat all sad. And he told me, you're probably one of my favorite, like, people to talk to. So I was like, oh, yeah. I'm
I
a
remember
teacher's
one
friend.
time he was talking too much, and he got kicked out of class. Ethan got kicked out of class.
Dude, I was just
And he had to
fucking
go-
laughing.
Yeah. And he had to go away from Mr. Anzac outside.
He
And
said,
then-
sure, go outside.
Yeah, and then he went outside, and then I was just dying, right? But I didn't want to make any noise.
I know,
And then I
was just
look
staring
over at
Edwin
the
whole
door.
time.
And I look over at the door, and he's just halfway out, halfway in.
Fucking
And that was just
Mr.
so
Anzac,
funny.
bro.
I was dying.
I was gonna say. Oh, he talks like Obama.
Oh, yeah, that's like a white version of Obama.
Cool.
Yeah, like you know how like Obama, he'll go like he has like the little stutter. He'll be like you know the meme, Obama, where's my clothes? Where's your clothes? He talks like that. He'll be like, hey, Mr. Anzac, what's your homework? He'll be like,
There
chapter
is no
5. Yeah, there is no. Yeah, he also goes like in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 0. Remember I would start doing the countdown.
Yeah, that shit was funny, dude. Yeah, I remember he called us like one of his best classes. But he'd say that about almost every class.
I know.
He's like, oh yeah, you guys are my best class. One day I remember I forgot something, so I went into his classroom and I got it. And he's like, yeah, you know, you guys are my favorite class. And I just looked at him like that.
I asked him out.
anything?
Oh yeah,
Wait, what?
Ethan asked him out.
What do you say?
He was like,
He
if
said,
Corona doesn't take you out, can I?
yeah,
I told him to say that. I told him
Edwin
to
told
say
me to
that.
say that. He was like, yo, some shit's like, and I was like, okay. He said, sir, I'm gonna need you to be more professional. Yeah. He called me
Oh my
sir. It
god.
made me feel important. Bro, yeah.
Damn, I missed that class.
Teachers, like, fucking hate teachers, but it's like but it's
Come on,
like,
thick as fuck.
without them, I feel like school would
Oh
be
god.
boring.
Yeah, man.
School would be what?
It would be
Boring.
boring.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without having
without
something to
teachers. Yeah. Or you can just complain about clingy girls.
or if you like them or not.
Yeah. What do you guys think about clingy girls? Y'all like them?
Depends.
Depends. Like, so
Depends.
would you rather have your girlfriend to always want to be with you, or to
Like give
always
you
give you
some
enough
space.
space?
That okay, that's
A man needs his space. I'm gonna just say that.
yeah, everyone
Exactly.
needs their space, but not to the
But
point
it's
where
like,
they neglect you.
but
Yeah.
so for the sake of this argument, debate, question, whatever, it's either they're always
She
with
gives you
you, or
no
like,
space, or you
yeah,
have
like,
some space.
no, it's either no space or too much space.
Ooh.
Oh,
So, because it's not, because
fuck.
then you could be like, is she like too clingy, or is she like too
I'd
separate?
say I'd say for a girlfriend, a space like in too much space, I guess that's fine. But like as your final like wife or soulmate,
Yeah,
you need to be clingy if you want to stay together.
exactly. Yeah, but I'd
Mm.
say like a high school couple, they need their space. Dude. Like
Yeah.
it's not like they're gonna be your high school sweetheart and you guys are gonna end up getting married and have like 10 kids or something.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that never fucking happens.
I think
Well,
I
it
think
happened
the
to one of my
percent
teachers.
really,
Yeah, but then he ended up cheating.
Mr.
Ooh.
Isaac.
No. Well, my choir teacher, Mr. Suffolk.
I always call choir queer.
And then, but no, he's like, yeah, I ended up cheating on her. And then, bro, everybody was so hooked in, and my dumbass goes, "Was it worth it?"
That's fucked.
Like, no, I said it like, actually, I was curious, like, I want to know if like it was worth it. And then he just looked at me, he's like, "Nah, it's not worth it. Like, you should never do that." And I was like, okay.
You're like, so how did that make her feel?
No, and
You're
my
like sitting
dumbass,
him down
I
and
was just
shit.
like, oh yeah, no, I'd never do that. And my dumbass like that, I cheated on my ex, like, bro, like, damn, yeah.
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Nah.
Hey dog, did you get the bag though?
I mean, they ended up getting a divorce, so he got the bag.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
he has two
guess it
daughters as
was.
well, so
Well, one thing about like sports players though, like sometimes like you don't even get to hang out with them most of the time because of like practice and shit.
yeah, that's true.
It's like off season, and it's like, hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Or you take him to practice. That's what my coaches did. Brought their little
really?
kids every day. Yeah.
Sick.
Wait, they did what?
They brought their kids to practice every day.
Oh, that's so cool. I would fucking moss the sun.
Like even though like they had people to watch them, they would still bring their kids.
That's sick, dude.
Were they like old or were they like little kids?
Little babies.
No, little.
Like
Oh,
they could walk and talk on their own.
Oh, they're like toddlers.
dude,
Yeah, toddlers.
I have a grudge with babies. Like I don't like babies.
I like babies.
What
I
a
have a
baby
baby
do.
Dumb little
brother.
face.
Yeah, dumb little fish. Get your dog.
But your boy.
No, but it's
Dude,
like
you got a little staring problem, bud?
it's because bro, when I was a kid, or not a kid, but I was like maybe like 3 years younger. I don't know, but like I'd always go to this like the market or social place, and there'd be a baby just staring at me, and they would start crying. I'm like, all right, dog, what the
You're
fuck?
too ugly.
What's up with this shit, bro?
You want a step dog? Like what? Something wrong with my
Nah,
face or something?
with me, when I go to the stores and the baby's staring at me, I just play with them. I look at them and then I just start playing peekaboo or some shit. Either that or if they're ugly, I scare them. Like I go up to them and I go boo, and then they start crying. And then I'm
I
just like,
stare
oh my
them
god,
down.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking give him a death stare. Mad dog him.
I do. I mad dog them, and they're the ones who turn away.
Bro, I'm gonna go to a baby and be like that one video. My shoes better, my clothes fit better, my guns better. You guys seen that video?
Yeah.
My
Have you
car's
seen that
better.
one video about that building where he goes, "Don't be racist. I am a building."
Oh my god.
What the
Have you
fuck?
seen that?
Bro, this man kept telling me that shit.
Bro, that's one
That's
of the
funny.
best videos ever. It has no context whatsoever. All of a sudden, these two
It's
guys
just on
eating.
YouTube.
Yeah. Well, it has some context, but it's funnier without context. They just turn around, and then the building just goes, "Don't be racist. I am a building." And like, and then after that, the song keeps going. But yeah, I haven't watched the full video. That's the only good part of the video.
Back to the babies. It was just fucking. So every time I see a baby, I like try to have like a straight face because I don't want them to feel emotion. Fuck you. But so I hate watching like baby videos. Makes me, I don't like to think about babies. So then I was watching a fucking meme compilation, and there was a video of a baby, and it made made me smile, and then I got pissed off at myself. I turned off the Xbox.
Bro, how you gonna be when you have a kid?
Well,
Every time you
I'm
see,
a-
you're just gonna deck it and then fuck it.
Did you fucking pee your
fucking
pants
looking
again? Just sock him in the head.
What did I tell you about that? Alright, Dad. I know you
Just
don't like
fucking
me.
potty train.
Dude, how can you piss your diapers? Just fucking go to the toilet. I don't know why him talking about that reminded me of that one. There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom. A child. No.
Dude, I'm about to like go to a baby like, oh, you still need your mommy?
You still need your mom? I don't even have one. You just
Who made
start
your
crying in front of it.
Who made your dinner? Your mom? Just smack you? Look at
Your
my
mom?
fucking wife. Oh, hey, babe. You gonna cry now? You gonna go to your mom? Okay, if my kid's first words are dad or dad, anything has to do with like dads, I'm gonna fucking
Mhm.
love that kid. First word is mom, divorce on the spot. I have the papers are in my back pocket. As soon as the baby's born, say something. Fucking say
Your
something.
wife's like,
dog.
honey, he's gonna speak. You have like all the paperwork ready.
I'm like, hold this. It's just a pen.
Say it, motherfucker. Say
your
that
first
right
word.
now.
Say dad. Say dad. Say dad.
Say that, mom.
Dad.
What if it says Mada or Dama?
If it says then I'm assuming Indian, and she.
I'm trying to have my
Nah,
kid's
but
first word
What if
being
his
bruh.
first words are Piao, piao, piao.
Bruh. He's still a baby. Your wife's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Bruh.
Bruh.
You're up at fucking like 3 a.m. just looking at your kid. Bruh.
All of a sudden, he just speaks fluent English.
The baby's like, hey bitch, back the fuck off.
Yeah. He's like at 3 a.m. You guys are just staring at each other. He's like, stop looking at me. He's getting like, damn.
Look, I'm a baby. Just trying to fucking
I'm a
pee my
baby.
pants real quick.
You're an adult. All right. This is pedophilia. All right. I mean, technically, you have child pornography. You have a picture of me with no diaper on. What the fuck?
Oh.
Well, I see a lot of parents with like female babies, and like not wearing a shirt. I'm like, what? Why is your fucking
Confused.
female child not wearing a shirt? I don't know, something socially wrong about that, in my opinion. Dude, I'm making my kid a fucking 5-star athlete. As soon as he comes out the fucking pussy, I'm giving him a football.
Respect.
I'm gonna have a
Tell me to go long.
Bronny James. He go long. As soon as they pull the baby out, throw a football at it.
Catch, son.
But I'm gonna call my son Champ for sport. What's up, Champ? What's wrong?
What's good, little bud? Oh, someone punched you?
What up, blood? No, I'm just- Was breaking blood?
Dab me up, cuz.
Was breaking blood?
Bro, you gotta teach your baby how to dab you up.
Yeah. I do that shit with fucking Odin. I'll say shake, and then when he puts his hand up, I'll be like, alright, cuz, dab me up.
I tell my
Shit, you
mom how
not.
to dap me up.
Yeah, same, bro.
Every time I go up to my mom and I give her my hand, she dabs. And then at the end, I'm just like, that's right.
Same, bro. Hey, Anthony, Jesse, you guys dab your parents up?
No.
Wait, what?
I swear, you guys need to dab up your parents. It's the best
Yeah,
feeling in the
man.
world.
Teach Tata how to dab up.
No. I want to teach Tata now. Just going over like, what's up, Tata? Dab me
Teach grandma.
Right there.
Every time so you know how like there's caller ID?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Every time I call Tata or he calls me, like he knows it's me, and then he'll go, eat that. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm like, eat Tata.
How's it going?
Wait, does Tata watch these?
No.
Aw. I'm gonna teach Tata how to play fucking Overwatch.
How to play Pika.
I feel like it'd be kind of funny. You're like your grandparents just like trick shotting.
That'd be the
I
best.
just hit a stinker on you.
Just hit a water.
Water scope.
Hit a 360 no scope on your ass. Haha, go cry to your little mom, pussy. And then your mom just goes in, Dad, don't say that to him. What? It's just a little competition. I swear, grandparents are fucking. It's crazy how. All right, think about it this way: your parents, when you were growing up, they made your life hell. They're gonna make it pretty bad. But when you have kids and it's their grandkids, they're gonna treat them like angels. They're gonna give them everything they want. Have you ever noticed that?
Yo, it's so.
Like that's what. Okay, so my mom, when she was young, bro, she was beat. Like she was beat with anything. And then now that I have a grandma and like I'm her grandkid, she always asks me every time I see her, she's like, "Oh, do you need money?" Or and I'm like, "Yeah, I need like $20." And she always gives me money, so that's cool.
Me asking my 20th time with Alzheimer's. I need lunch.
Aww.
I wonder if people
Grandma,
actually
you
do
didn't
that,
give me
though.
my money.
Oh, I did it.
I feel like I do that. I do that probably.
I'd be like, yo, grandpa, you forgot to dab me up. We dab each other up like 20 times.
You're there
Alright,
for
cool.
like an hour.
He just looks at you. Who are you? Dab me up, bro, and I'll tell you. All right.
my grandpa, who are you? Your brother?
Oh shit! What's up?
Swears on it.
Backing on.
What year is it? 2028, dog. Bro, I was about to say 2020, thinking that was the future, bro. Fuck. Future's now.
In 2020, there'll be flying cars. Nah, everybody's home. The no virus.
I think I saw a video where it was like, or not a video, it was a picture. It's like 1920. The future will have a dancing dog or something like that. And it was 1920, had flying cars, some shit like that. People in 1990s. Yo, this Tupac guy's pretty good. Or yeah, 1990s. Tupac guy's pretty good. 2020. 645 a.m.
I can't do the fucking high pitched voice. That shit's way too high.
It's crazy how he actually can do that though.
Yeah, and then when he did a Genius, he was singing in that same voice.
Yeah.
And he was all like, it's like just a way that I can express my emotions and shit. It's 11, make a wish.
uh,
Oh, funny.
uh,
You good?
I'm thinking,
Watermelon.
COVID-19's done with, in 2 months.
Water.
Yeah. That's my wish. My mom won't let me play basketball at 6 a.m. where nobody's there. Bro, so everybody gangster until 645 a yard does a fucking live show.
Bro, that would be I'd pay every single penny I had just to see him fucking perform live. That would be the best show ever. No auto-tune, no nothing.
It's
Just someone squeezing his balls while he's singing.
Aw.
Damn, man. Have you guys ever sat on your balls?
No, but my friend
No.
has. He sat on his balls like 3 times in class.
Nah, when you sit on your balls, like, it's the worst feeling ever. Because you just sit down and immediately your stomach just hurts and you're like, fuck.
Is it worse or better than just getting socked there? Kicked?
I think it's better. It's better than those two things.
Whoa.
I think there's one guy, he did a video where he was like going up to random people and saying like, kick me in the balls as hard as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he had surgery on his balls and he lost a nut.
Fuck. Logan Paul lost like a third of one of his nuts.
Oh fuck, for real?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing like a stunt on Vine. And like he tripped on a chair and like he hit his dick. Or no, he hit his balls on the chair. And then he lost a third of one of his nuts.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait, like the whole sack?
Not the whole sack, but just 1/3 of one of them.
So like a third of his ball sack is missing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or no, more like 1/6.
it's looking kind of weird.
Yeah, so he has like 5/6 of his balls. And his balls just has a dent.
Yeah, it's a dent. It's a funny way to put it. Anthony, what time are we at?
We are at an hour and 13 minutes.
Fuck, how do we stretch this?
We haven't talked about the how you
Paranormal.
said paranoia.
Yeah. Was it a paranoia?
Paranoia.
Or paranormal?
Paranoia. Yeah, you're paranoid of everything around you.
So,
First off, do you guys believe in the paranormal? Or like the abnormal, whatever the fuck, like ghosts and shit?
I
I've never encountered one, but I don't even know.
Mm-hmm. I've encountered one.
what happened?
So I was just, I was gaming. I'm a hardcore gamer. And so this was like a week after my grandpa died, and he lived in El Salvador, and like I wasn't too attached to him because I came from El Salvador at a very young age. So then what happened was I felt someone like touch my shoulder, and so I was home alone. Like there was nobody in my house, living room, and to grab some water because I was thirsty. And then so I have one of those metal chairs, and you know how when you push back one of those metal chairs, that the noise of the metal scrape.
Yeah.
I heard that, and I was like, oh shit, Colin. So then I go back into my room, and I left my, and so the hall light was on, and then that shit just turned off. And
Ooh.
then I went to go see the switch, and that shit was on, like it was on how it's supposed to be on. And I knew the power didn't go out because like my TV was on and everything. So I was just like, that was the only time I've encountered something, I'm pretty sure. And it's like the scariest. Or not even the scary. I didn't feel scared, but at the same time, like there was still some like fear involved.
Yeah.
And it was, yeah, but that's the only time I've had something like that happen. And in El Salvador, something also like that happened. So we used to live like in this really big house, and the room, it had like a door, uh, an entrance and an exit to go out of the house. And when I was sleeping, I couldn't sleep, so I look at the door, and then I just see it like slowly opening, and I was just sitting there like, oh wow. And then I go out into the living room, and I saw my mom with my stepdad, and I'm like, did any of you guys open the door? He was like, nah. So that's another thing that happened with me.
Do you think it could be like maybe the wind or
Nah, there was no wind that day.
shit?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday I don't know if this is weird, but I could just be like stupid. But so I got up after like I think I did like my homework for English or something, and I left my room. I didn't turn on my Xbox. And I got back and it was just on, and I was like, oh okay, I guess I'll play. I
That's
swear I don't
crazy,
remember
bro.
turning that shit on. It
Nah,
was
bro,
just
you
on.
have Alzheimer's.
Hey, nobody asked me for money, I.
Nobody asked him to dap you up.
Bruh.
Bro, you remember when we used to stay up late and my dad would come in? He's like, "Don't stay up past 3. I should be playing with the devil."
Yeah, oh my gosh, bro. I used to think a part of me was like, yo, he's being for real. And then it was like 75%, yo, he's being for real. 25%, is he captain? But like hopeful. Maybe he's captain.
Nah.
Part of me always thought like, oh, he's just trying to get us to go to bed. But we do have that fucking tombstone in the backyard.
Yeah.
So
Whoa, wait,
I'm like,
what?
yeah, we have a family tombstone in the back.
That's crazy.
So I don't know the story behind it. They still
Who
haven't
does?
told me.
Is it like a
Tata.
tradition or something?
Nah, it's just there.
That's
Dude, I
sick.
feel like I stepped on it before. And I don't
Oh, I
feel
definitely
bad.
have.
Damn.
You remember when we used to do parkour in your backyard?
Yeah.
I feel like we might have stepped on it.
You like walk by it, you're like, oh, oops.
Didn't I feel like we moved it before too? Like, didn't we like try and see what was under it?
I don't. Cause you know who's buried like near there?
Huh?
Fucking
Hamster.
Wipey. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I remember burying him, dude. I was depressed.
Dude, I
I
remember
was,
we had a fucking fish. I forgot what kind of fish it was, but it was upside down, or like it was dead. It looked dead. So we threw it in the fucking toilet, and he started just swimming around.
Probably won the gulag.
Keke just came back to life, man.
As soon as mid-air, he just came back to life.
No, like
Probably won the Google.
he was probably just lying in there for a couple seconds,
Oh,
and then he came back, and then he won the.
he probably couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
Homie drowned.
I don't think he had enough oxygen. Would you rather suffocate or would you rather drown?
I don't start this.
Oh my gosh, the question's stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, no, but like, I think like maybe a couple of days later he ended up dying anyways. So
Oh, was it that beta fish? Was it a beta fish?
yeah, beta fish. There you go.
Yeah, I remember you guys having that. I
His
had
name was
one
like
too.
Killer. You had one too?
Yeah, it was red. I named it Angel.
Didn't you have
Fucking
did you used to have a frog or no? Dripping.
Yeah, I had a frog.
Yeah.
Named Kermit.
Did it commit suicide?
Sadly, yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Nah, I forgot how it died. But we had to feed it live crickets. That shit was weird.
Yeah, nah.
That shit was sick though.
Yeah, you had one too, huh?
Yeah,
What'd you name it?
frog.
I wanted
Hey,
my
frog.
frog. What would you guys name your frogs? If you could rename one of your frogs. Or like for you two, what would you rename it? I mean, for Edwin, what would you name it?
Green.
Green.
I think
Jesse.
I would name mine Robert.
Robert.
Anthony.
Bruh, I name it bruh.
Bruh.
That's wild.
Alright, this one only my Animal Crossing homies will understand. Froggy chair. Name it chair.
That was too bad of a joke.
Bro, you don't
He
play
said,
Animal
"Fuck
Crossing, you
Animal
don't
Crossing."
get it. Why'd you leave? Was the joke that bad?
No, I said something and then like it just went really quiet. I was like, "Hello."
You decent. What was
yeah,
your joke?
About a bus. Huh?
I said, so only Animal Crossing people understand this. I say I name my frog Froggy or Chair.
That's
Fuck,
talking
dude,
about
that's a
just.
good
Oh, that's right, dude. We always play Animal Crossing. Forgot about that.
I play Sims. What are you talking about?
Bro, I remember somebody took Sims 4 and they placed the S with a P. Or no, it was Sim City. They made it Sim City.
I told my friend today too. I feel bad for people who enjoy playing Sims.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, you can torture your people.
Yeah.
Heavily.
I think for the PS5 they're making a part 5, Sims 5.
Crazy.
This is a game coming out for the PlayStation 5 and it actually you play as a cat.
Oh, yeah, I
Stray.
heard about that.
Stray, yeah.
I don't understand though. Aren't you just
You
a
don't
cat?
gotta understand, bro.
It's just a cat. What would you guys name your cat?
Self-explanatory.
Ricky.
Ricky.
Yeah, I don't know why. No reason.
Connor.
McGregor.
I want to give my pets like human name. That's just I want to get a golden retriever and name him Chad.
Just name your dog. Name your dog Ka. Hey Ka. If you name like your son the, can you just say it?
Ooh.
Hey, the N-word. Come here.
Name it N-word boys. Edwin, is there anything you want to shout out?
Yeah, both my Instagram and my YouTube channel. So my Instagram is trash.eddy. That's trash.edi. And my YouTube channel is deadass. It's the same video every day. And then the video's just it's called The Homie Chillin' Day and then colon and the day. So yeah. Thank you for having me on. It was a great time.
Thank you for having me
Bro.
on. I
Thank
mean,
you.
yes.
Hey, bro,
Uh,
she was funny.
yeah.
Better sooner than
Alright man, I'll see you guys.
bye, Edwin.
All right, later.
Bye.
Guacamole. Did you stop it?
No, you want to end it off with something
I
else?
wanna end it off with, hey guys, thank you for all the support recently. You know, it's really helped us out. I read all the comments. Oh yeah, speaking of comments, drop some fucking comments, dog. I swear, y'all niggas fucking lacking. Oh my gosh, bro. Drop some fucking comments. Comment some ideas. Comment what you fucking, bruh. Comment what you had for dinner, my guy, my girl,
Actually, do
my homie.
that.
Do
Yeah,
it.
that is pretty cool. That shit. Also, guys, we will be having pop figures pretty soon.
Nah, bro, U2's figures.
U2's, alright. We'll be getting U2's. Psych. The fuck, dog. We ain't sellouts.